Hello children, I am Nisha here from Mangla Vidya Mandira. Hope you all are doing good. So children, in this video we are going to learn a new lesson, that is unit number 8, a game of chance. At the same time we will be learning a poem also. The name of the poem is Vocation. So we are covering one video, one lesson as well as one poem in this video. So shall we have a look children? So the name, as I repeated, the name of the lesson is a game of chance. So before starting the lesson children, I just wanted to know, like, have you ever been to a fair? Like, isn't it so wonderful and amazing to move from one shop to another and just like enjoying doing shopping? And one more thing, like one thing is that children, like the best part the children enjoys more in the shopping is to play, in the fair is to play games, especially those games which is involved in luck, like throwing the disc on various things and the disc which falls on the things will be yours. But do you think are these games are really lucky, or is there any some tricks are there involved in this game? So children, let us see and read in this chapter what is this game about. So open page number, so children you need to open page number, this one's 108, 199, open page number 99. A game of chance. Every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in our village. Now children, in this story, like there is a boy whose name is Rashid. Okay, so what he is narrating the entire story. So every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in a village. There is always a fair in the village. Eid was celebrated only one day, but the fair lasted for many days. So only Eid is celebrated for a one particular day, but the fair will remain for almost a week or probably 2 weeks. Tradesmen from far and wide came there with all kinds of goods. Tradesmen means shopkeeper who want to sell the product. So they came from all parts to sell. You could buy anything from small pin to big buffalo. Means in the fair you will get everything children. A small thing also you will get it, as well as the big thing. Uncle took me to the fair. Bhaiya, who worked for us at home, came with us. Now here Rashid is moving with his uncle. So what happened? The uncle has taken Rashid to a fair, and he is accompanied by Bhaiya, who is working with him. He is like working at his home. And there was a big crowd at the fair. Now there was lots of people were there in the crowd. Uncle was leading us through the crowd when he met a few of his friends. They wanted him to spend some time with them. So what happened? Uncle was taking Bhaiya as well as Rashid in the fair. So meanwhile, uncle's few friends have met him, and they wanted his friend wanted him to join for a conversation. Uncle asked me whether I would like to look around the fair with Bhaiya till he came back. Now uncle has just checked with Rashid, like it's okay, like you will be moving here and there with Bhaiya, and I can spend few time with my friends. I was happy to do that. So Rashid became very happy. Uncle warned me neither to buy anything, not to go for far out while he was away. I promised that I would wait for him. So uncle has told him, see, you should, so this mela is full of, this fair is full of crowded. Okay, mela means fair children. This fair is full of crowded, so you should not roam here and there. You be at one place and be careful of yourself. Okay, and he has taken promise from him that you are not going to buy anything in this fair. Bhaiya and I went from shop to shop. There were many things I would like to buy. Now they started moving from one shop to another shop, because Rashid was moving with his Bhaiya, and they were looking in and around, like what all things the shopkeepers are selling. But I waited for uncle to return. Then when he came to what was called the lucky shop. So finally what happened? They landed into a lucky shop. The shopkeeper was neither young nor old. He was a middle-aged man. So when he saw the shopkeeper, he was quite a middle-aged person. He seemed neither too smart nor too lazy. He wanted everybody to try their luck. neither he was too lazy nor he was so active also, but he was insisting everyone to try their luck. There were discs on the table with numbers from 1 to 10 facing down. So children, there were 10 discs, okay? There were discs on the table where the number has been written from 1 to 10 facing down. All you had to do was to pay 50 paisa. Now you have to play that game. So for that you need to pay 50 paisa. Pick up any 6 discs, add up the number on the disc and find the total. So you have to pick any 6 discs from the disc which was lying there, and you have to add up the number and find the total. The article marked with that number was yours. So which article is marked, that thing will be yours. An old man paid 50 paisa and selected 6 days. He added up the numbers on them and found the total was 15. He was given the article marked 15. So an old man has come to the shop. He wanted to play the disc. He wanted to play that game. So he selected 6 discs and he has added up the number and his total was 15. He was given the article marked 15. So finally the shopkeeper has given the article which is marked, means marked as 15, which was a beautiful clock. Now the old man has got a beautiful clock by playing the game. But the old man did not want a clock. The shopkeeper obliged him by buying it back for 15 rupees. The old man went away very pleased. Now the old man said, no, I don't want a clock. The shopkeeper said, no problem. You just give me the 15 rupees, okay? You just take your 15 rupees and give me the clock back. Then a boy, a little older than I, tried his luck. He got a comb worth 25 paisa. Now after that what happened? A boy has come. Even he tried his luck. So he got a comb of 25 paisa. The shopkeeper looked neither happy nor sad. He bought the comb from the boy for 25 paisa. Again what he did, he has told the boy, if you don't want, okay, you give me a comb back. He has given back the 25 paisa to him. The boy tried his luck again. He got a fountain pen worth 3 rupees. So after a while he played the game. He tried his luck. This time he got a fountain pen of 3 rupees. Then he tried a third time and got a wristwatch worth 25 rupees. When he tried again, he got a table lamp worth more than 10 rupees. So the boy was getting encouraged. He was keeping on trying. So once he got fountain pen, then he got a wristwatch. After that he got table lamp of 10 rupees. The boy was happy and went away with a smile and a good deal of cash. So the boy was very happy because he got so many things, okay, and he has taken all the things and he went away. I wanted to try my luck too. I looked at Bhaiya. Now this Rashid boy, he wanted to try his luck. So he looked at Bhaiya. He encouraged me. I paid 50 paisa and took 6 discs. My luck was not too good. I got 2 pencils. So he took 6 discs and he has tried his luck. So in that game he got 2 pencils. My luck was not good. I got 2 pencils. The shopkeeper bought them from me for 25 paisa. Now again the shopkeeper has taken that for 25 paisa. I tried again. This time I got a bottle of ink. Also little value. The shopkeeper bought that too for 25 paisa. Again the shopkeeper has taken from him for 25 paisa. I took a chance for the third time. Still luck was not with me. Again he was trying. Rashid was playing that game, but the luck was not supporting him. I had hopes of winning a bigger prize and continued to try my luck again and again, paying 50 paisa each time. Now this boy wanted to try his luck. So he was keep on paying 50 paisa each time. But every time I got trifle. Trifle means an object of little value. But every time he used to get very small things, which value is very less. At last I was left with only 25 paisa. Again the shopkeeper showed his kindness. He said I could either play or once more than 25 paisa or settle the amount then and there. So the shopkeeper told, no worries, like you do one thing, again one more time you play so that we can settle the amount of 25 paisa. I played again and the last 25 paisa also disappeared. So what happened? The 25 paisa was that also went off. He has not gained anything. People were looking at me. Some of them were laughing at my bad luck, but none showed any sympathy. Bhaiya and I went to the place where uncle had left us and waited for him to return. Now, since he played for so many times, but still his luck has not favored, and Rashid has not got anything. So then Bhaiya, people were looking at him, and they all were making fun of him. So he just moved out with Bhaiya from there, and he stood at the same place where uncle has left him. Presently he came, he looked at me and said, Rashid, you look upset, what is it? So what happened? By the time they went there, uncle came and he asked Rashid, what happened? You are looking very upset. I did not say anything. Bhaiya told him what had happened. Uncle was neither angry nor sad. He smiled and patted me. So Rashid was not in a mood to describe what had happened, but Bhaiya has informed like what all things had happened in the fair. Uncle has not told anything. Neither he was angry nor he was sad. He just patted him. His touch with the hand. He took me to the shop and bought me beautiful umbrella, biscuits and sweets and some other little gifts. So what uncle did, he has taken this one Rashid to a shop and he got him beautiful umbrella, biscuit and sweet and some other little gift also. So uncle has just gave him some beautiful gifts. Then we returned home. Then after that what happened? Uncle, Bhaiya and Rashid has returned home. Back home, uncle told me that lucky shopman had made a fool of me. So while returning to home, uncle has told, see Rashid, that shopkeeper has fooled you. No uncle, I said, it was just my bad luck. Rashid said, no uncle, it is not like that. My luck has not favored, it was my bad luck. No my boy, said uncle, it was neither good luck nor bad luck, okay. But uncle, I said, I saw an old man getting a clock and boy getting 2 or 3 costly things. So Rashid told, no uncle, it is not like that, because in front of me only an old man has got clock, then even a boy came, he has also got 3 costly things. You don't know child, uncle said they all were his friends only, means they were all friends of the shopkeeper. They were playing tricks to tempt means to attract you to try your luck. They wanted your money and they got it. Now forget about it and don't tell anybody of your bad luck or your foolishness. So uncle to know, no, it is not like that. Those people who were coming to his shop were his friends, okay, were his friends, relatives, anybody, okay, they all were playing tricks to attract the customer, okay. So what happens, once the customer will get attracted, they can take full money from the customer. The same thing happened with you also. Now you leave it, okay, you leave it and don't tell anybody what had happened in the fair and about your bad luck also, as well as your foolishness. So this is a short story about Rashid, who has thought he has not win anything, but everything is like a game. I mean, everything you can win through luck only. So in this story, Rashid has learnt a lesson like that luck favors those who help themselves. Nothing on earth comes free of cost. So this was the chapter of Rashid. Hope you all enjoyed this story, children. If you have any doubt, please post it in the group. Now moving to the exercise part. Okay. So hope you are through with your textbook. You are ready with your textbook. The very first thing, complete the following sentence from memory, choosing a phrase from those given brackets. Now children, there are few words given in the bracket. You have to select one and then you have to complete the sentence. The first one was a big fair. Okay, a big fair was held at the time of Eid festival. Second, a tradesman came to the village with all kinds of goods to sell. Okay, next one, uncle told me not to buy while he was away. The owner of the lucky shop wanted everybody purchase and try their luck. Fifth one, the first time I took a chance, I get 2 pencils. Uncle told me that the shopkeeper had made me fool. So these are the answers which you have to write it in the textbook only. So by filling the answers, you have to complete the sentence. Moving to answer the following. Okay. Next one, why do you think Rashid's uncle asked him not to buy anything in his absence? Because uncle warned Rashid not to buy anything in his absence because the shopkeeper could cheat him and take away his money. So that is the reason uncle told don't buy anything from the fair. Why was the shop called Lucky Shop? The shop was named Lucky Shop because it has to tempt the people to try their lucks and win prizes. An old man won a clock and sold it back to the shopkeeper. How much money did he make? The old man made 15 rupees, okay, by selling the clock back to the shopkeeper. How many prizes did the boy win? What were they? The boy won 4 prizes like comb, fountain pen, wristwatch and a table lamp. Why was Rashid upset? Rashid was upset because he thought he was unlucky at the game of chance. In what way did shopkeeper make him a fool? Fool of Rashid. The shopkeeper gave Rashid things of small value. He encouraged the boy to try his luck again and again. Innocent Rashid, what happened? He has lost all his money. Now working with language. Now here children, the words given against the sentence below can be used both in noun and verbs. Use them appropriate to fill the blanks. Okay. So now here 2 sentences as given and there is an option given in, there is a word given in the bracket. So you have to just make noun as well as verb from this given bracket word. The 2 teams have played 3 matches. The last day's play were excellent. Next one, she was lovely. She has a lovely face. Okay, and India faced a number of problems these days. Next one, he made his mark. He made his mark in essay writing. Okay, and the same time articles marked sold are reserved. The police are combing the air to catch the burglars. An ordinary plastic comb cost 5 rupees. He gave a smile in answers to my question. I also smiled to set him smile. Next one, he said he hoped to be invited to the party. We gave up hope of his joining the party. 7th one, the boy put up a good athletic show. Okay, the soldiers showed great courage in saving people from floods. You deserve a pat on the back for your good performance. The teacher patted the child on the cheek to encourage her. So these are the words which is given in the bracket. Through that we have made verb as well as noun. Notice the use of there in the following sentence. There was a big crowd at the fair. There were many things I had liked to buy. Now rewrite the following sentence using there in the beginning. Look at the following sentence. Now children, there are few sentences given where what you have to do, you have to add there in front of that and then you have to complete the sentence. So here the first one is what I can do nothing to help. I can do nothing to help you. Okay, that is the first sentence. There is nothing I can do to help you. So there is nothing I can do to help you. So we have added I in there in that. A man at the door is asking to see you. Okay, a man at the door is asking to see you. There is a man at the door asking to see you. Now next one is this park has beautiful roses. Then what we will write, this park has beautiful roses. There are beautiful roses in the park. Your story has no fun in it. There is no fun in your story. We have no secrets between us. There are no secrets between us. Then next one, we have my village has 2 primary schools. There are 2 primary schools in my village. The next one, this problem can be solved in 2 ways. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. So children, have you observed everywhere we have added there in the beginning of the sentence and you have formed and we have rewrote the sentence. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph below with words from the box. Now in this box there are few words given, children. Okay, so these all are adjectives. So what you have to do, you have to fill it in the blanks. Like there was a huge Eid fair in our village. We could buy anything from a tiny toy to a big camel. I went to fair on his last day with uncle and bhaiya. We went to the lucky shop. It was very interesting. I tried my luck but did not win any prize. Later the uncle told me that I was more foolish than unlucky. Okay, so these are the words which you have to fill it and complete the sentence. Now here the next one is, suppose you are Rashid. Okay, speaking and reading. Suppose you are Rashid. Describe in your own word your visit to the fair. Do not refer to the lucky shop. Okay, so these children you have to try doing it by yourself. Next one, listen to these children. What are they talking about? This you can omit it, children. There is nothing in that. This entire exercise you can omit it. Moving to the last main, some words are given below. Listen carefully to the word. The list of the teacher speaks and writes against it another word. This has same pronunciation. Children, this is homophones. Okay, homophone means the same pronunciation, the same sound you will get, but the spelling will be different. Okay, fair. Okay, the same sound. Can you get the same sound, but the spelling is different. F-A-R-A. Then buy, tie, one. Okay, one, W-O-N, okay, O-N-A-1, W-O-N-1. The next one is which. Okay, W-I-T-C-H, which. The next one, two, T-W-O-2. Then no, N-O, K-N-O-W, no. Here, H-E-A-R, here. C, S-E-A-C. Then there, T-H-E-I-R. Then here, H-A-I-R. Then none, N-O-N-E. So children, these are homophones which you have to do it in the notebook. I will be giving you the PDF for the same. So children, hope you have enjoyed the story as well as the exercise got over. Now in the same lesson we are having one more poem. Okay. So what is the name of the poem, children? Name of the poem is Vocation. What is the name of the poem? Vocation, which is written by whom, children? Rabindranath Tagore. Who has written this poem? Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, so we'll just have a small introduction about Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is best known for Rabindranath Tagore's introduction. We'll just have it, children. Rabindranath Tagore is best known as a poet, but he is a man of many talents. On the one hand, he was the first Indian to win a Nobel Prize for Literature, and on the other, a novelist who wrote and composed an entire genre of song. Tagore was a painter who played an important role in modernizing Bengali art. Okay, so Tagore, what he has, even do you know, children, our national anthem is written by whom? Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, our national anthem is written by whom, children? Rabindranath Tagore. So children, will just go through the poem here. The name of the poem is what? Vocation. What is the name of the poem, children? Vocation. Here the poem describes a child's longing for the freedom he sees in the lives of those around him. Okay, so by stanza by stanza we'll give the explanation. The first stanza is, when the going sounds 10 in the morning and I walk to school by our lane, every day I met the hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles. So in this first stanza, the poet wants to tell that the child is going to the school. Okay, the child is going to the school in the morning, and when he is going to school from the lane, he is listening to the hawkers crying. Okay, the hawker is selling bangles. Crystal bangles means very clear bangles. There is nothing to hurry him on. There is no road he must take, no place he must go on, no time when he must come home. So in the second stanza, the child is telling, see, the vendor is not in a hurry. The vendor is not in a hurry. The hawker is not in a hurry. Okay, but the child has to reach school on time. The vendor is having full freedom. He can go, he can take his own time, and he can aram se move in the lane. He is not in a hurry to go to school or anywhere else. I wish I were a hawker spending my day in the road, okay, and crying bangles, crystal bangles. But now seeing the life of a hawker, the boy started imagining, I wish if I am a hawker, I don't have to go to school, I don't have to stick to the timing. I can move whenever I want, wherever I want, okay. And then he can just keep on crying bangles, crystal bangles. When at 4 in the afternoon I came back from school. So now at 4 o'clock the child is coming back from school. I can see through the gate of that house the gardener digging the ground. So children, he was impressed by the life of a hawker earlier. He wished to be more freely like hawker, and he wanted to shout crystal bangle bangle. So now when he is coming from the school, he has noticed the gardener digging the soil. What he has noticed, the gardener is digging the soil. He does what he likes with his spade. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody takes him to task. If he gets baked in the sun or gets wet, I wish I were a gardener digging away at the garden with nobody to stop me from digging. Now here, the child, when he is coming from school, he saw the gardener digging the ground. Okay, his entire body is full of dust, but he's not bothered. Okay, he is not worried. He is still, the gardener is not answerable to anybody. Okay, he is working in the he is getting baked in the sun, means he is working in the heated sun, and his entire body got wet. But he is okay. There is no punishment for him, because the entire day he is standing outside and is working. So the boy again started wishing, like, if I am a gardener, I can dig away at the garden with nobody to stop me from digging. Now he is expecting, like, if I am a gardener, nobody can stop me. Nobody can tell me to go to school, because the gardener doesn't want to go to school. He don't want to study. So he wish he was a gardener. Just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to bed. Now it is a dark time. He reached home. He has freshened up. Now it's night time. Before sleeping, his mother sent him to the bed. I can see through my open window the watchman walking up and down. Now the boy is just sitting at the window and is just observing what is happening outside. So he can see a watchman walking in and around. The lane is dark and lonely, and the street lamp stands like a giant with one red eye in his head. Now what happened? The entire lane is very cool, no one is making sound. It's peace. It's very peaceful. And what the watchman is doing, he is just walking from one place to another place like a giant with one red eye in its head. And the street lamps stands, means everywhere you can see the street lamps are there. The watchman swing his lantern. Swing means moving his lamps, and walks with his shadow at his side, and never once goes to bed in his life. Now the child is imagining, see, the watchman for the entire night he will be roaming here and there. He doesn't feel like sleeping. He doesn't want to go to the bed and sleep. I wish I were a watchman walking the street all night, chasing the shadows with my lantern. Now the boy again expected, like, if I am a watchman, and I can do, I can just move around, okay, without bothered anybody. I just wanted to walk throughout the night, chasing the shadow with my lantern. As I told you, the poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore. So here in this poem, children, the child is a speaker of the poem. The child is a speaker in the poem. The child is attracted to every person whom he observes. The moment he see a person, he wanted to become like that person. So as you have learnt in the poem, the child wanted to be a hawker, then gardener, then watchman. Okay, whoever he is seeing, he wanted to become like them. So this is the poem named Vocation. So children, moving to the exercise part. Okay, so what is there in the exercise? Let's have a look, children. Yes, your partner and you may not be able to answer this question. Okay, your partner and you may not be able to answer this question. Who is the speaker in the poem? Now here the first question is, who is now able to answer the question, who is the speaker in this poem Vocation? The speaker of the poem is a child only. He sees grown up and wishes that he could be as independent as them. He sees a hawker, a gardener, a watchman during the day, and what happened, their daily life is fascinating to him, and he thinks that they are very free. They doesn't have any restriction, they doesn't have any rules and regulation. And being a child, he faces lots of rules and regulation in his life. The child believes that they are independent and free to do as they wish, and hopes that he could do that. He could live the life as they are having. Who does the child meet in the poem? The child meets hawker first. Then you remember, children, he met the gardener. Then he met the watchman. He sees them doing their job. The hawker sells bangles. Gardener mends his garden. Watchman secures people at night. The child is carefree and innocent. Therefore, he doesn't know the hardship of their lives, okay? But he still got fascinated by their life and he wanted to become like them. What are the do's and don'ts in the child's life? In the poem, the child wishes to do things that he cannot do. He wants to be a hawker, gardener or watchman so that he can be free just like them. From this point, we can ascertain the do's and don'ts in his life as follows. The child must come home at a fixed time, go to bed early. He must be around to his parents. The child must go anywhere. He should not go anywhere alone. He should not play outside. Like lots of restrictions are there. He should not dirty his clothes. So by seeing that this is the lifestyle the child is having, so that is the reason whenever the child is seeing anyone, he wanted to become like them. Okay. So children, so we are through with the poem as well as one lesson. So here in the last page, okay, in the last page there is one question. Find out the different kinds of work done by the people in your neighborhood. So just have a look in your neighborhood, children, what all kind of work they are doing. Make different cards for different kinds of work. You can make the card colorful with pictures of the person during the work. So what you have to do, children, this activity you have to do it. You have to make a colorful card of different kind of work, okay, and then post it in the group and speak few lines about the person whom you are portraying in the card. So hope, children, you have understood this lesson as well as the poem. Okay, so moving on to the next domain, that is grammar portion. Children, we have already learned present perfect tense. So in this video we are going to learn past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? The past perfect tense is for talking about something that had happened before something else. Means it has already happened, children. And the formula for the past perfect tense is what? Had. So in every sentence you have to use had plus past particle. It doesn't matter. Like suppose if the subject is singular or plural, also you have to add the word had. If I had woken up earlier this morning, I would have caught Tootle's red hand. The past perfect is used in the past part of a sentence that explains the condition. Now children, there are common regular verbs in the past perfect tense. Like suppose if the verb is there, like ask, work, call, use, these all are verb, okay, infinitive verb. Now here you have to convert it into past perfect tense, this verb. So what you will do, you just have to add had, H-A-D, had, and ask. So again you have to move to the past. This word you have to keep it for past, so it will become asked. Then work will become worked, call will become called, use will become used. But in front of that verb, what you have to use? You have to use the word had. There are negative words also, like when you are speaking about negative, you just have to add not. Few more examples I have given, children. You just have to go through it, okay? So how to make it past perfect tense. I will be sharing the worksheet in the PDF. Just go through that, okay? Try to write it by yourself and post it in the group. Hope you have cleared hope you understood the lesson as well as the poem, children, and the grammar part also. So I am going to conclude this video now. If there is any doubt, post it in the group, children. Till then, thank you, children.